course.
Oh gosh, I'm late for school! Is what I would say if I were your typical anime schoolgirl protagonist. But that's not who I am. My name is Hero-hime, a college freshman entering Heart Ace Academy, the center of all things tennis. Hiya! Tennis athletes from all over come to Heart Ace to train and challenge each other to be the tennis star. Right, Nekobaru?
Nekobaru. Nekobaru.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me start over. Hi, I'm Hiro-hime, and this is my tennis ball cat, Nekobaru. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Go for it. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. What can I fill you in on? Starlight Overheaders, the anime. A magical girl sports anime with a single core of 12 episodes. Since most popular sports anime rely on teamwork and the power of friendship, the production committee felt like tennis had an unfair disadvantage of being depicted. The idea of a doubles team was considered, but the creator decided on adding the magical girl flair. Me too. Girl power forever! But don't forget, those shows are for everyone. Well, I am an anime figure after all. We come with all the lore necessary. All you have to do is awaken our essences. Anything else? The tennis star is the greatest tennis player alive and the hero of Heart Ace Academy. The greatest tennis training school in the world. It produces the greatest players and crime fights. How did you know? I've exploded a few bad guy orbital sockets in my time.
Nekobaru.
Try something funny and find out. Just kidding. Or am I? Anyway, the previous tennis star mysteriously disappeared, so everyone has been training for their spot. But they won't beat me. I hope these are helping. Yup, Nekobaru.
Nekobaru.
Nekobaru!
Nekobaru.
Okay.
Nekobaru.
Awesome! You're a lifesaver. Battle Court activate! Battle Court! Hope you're ready! Galaxy Arts Starlight Smash! How are you gonna return that? You had enough practice, but you forgot the most important thing in tennis. Your footing. The Starlight Smash cracks through the air and strikes her foe in the torso. And that's my point. Not even close. You gotta shape up, partner. But I guess we can call it here for today. I'm gonna go run laps around the house. Catch you around, Kay? Oh, and don't forget your cool-down stretches. Sayonara. Come on, Nekobaru.
Nekobaru.
Oh gosh, I'm lit is what I... But that. My name is Hiya! Tennis athletes, right,
Nekobaru. Nekobaru.
Oh, hi! I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Go for it. I'm happy to answer. What can I fill you in on? Starlight overheader. Since the production committee, the idea of a doubles team was considered, but the creator decided, me too, girl power. But don't forget, those shows are for everyone. Well, we come with all. Anything else? The tennis star is the greatest tennis player alive and the hero of Heart Ace Academy. They're a shining pillar to athletes around the world. They also fight crime in between their tennis games. How did you know?
Nekobaru.
Wouldn't you like to know? The previous tennis star mysteriously disappeared. Hope these are helping. Yep.
Nekobaru. Nekobaru.
Okay.
Nekobaru.
You're super good at feeling things. Battle court activate. Battle court. Hope you're ready. Galaxy Arts Starlight Smash. How are you gonna return that? Maybe if you had enough practice, but you forgot your foot, the starlights, and that's my point. Not even, but I guess we can call. I'm gonna go catch your ass. Oh, and don't forget your cooldown stretches. Sayonara. Come on, Nekobaru.
Nekobaru.
Greetings. What can I help you with today? I see. Luckily, I have prepared for this. I have now multiplied somewhat. Come by again if another crisis arises, or if you would like to say hello.
She gives you a pert handshake before going off to continue balancing your assets.
Back once more at the office, eh? I've told you quite a bit by this point. I shouldn't be your focus here. Go make some friends.
You being here can mean only one thing. You've put some thought into what you would do if you went outside. You followed directions well. That is refreshing. What would you do out there? And this is strictly hypothetical, so there aren't any wrong answers. Ooh! I didn't think you had it in ya. Hold on there, amigo. I'm not interested in getting that far out of here. I often think the choices are wasted on some people. Present company excluded. Mostly. I am proud of you for participating in the thought experiment, though. Baby steps are important. I simply call it like I see it.
Gwendolyn starts suddenly, her head following a distant flash of movement you only just notice out of the corner of your eye.
Ooh, the kid from across the street is back out with a ball and mitt. He's playing catch with his mother. That is so sweet. You know what? I think I'm gonna watch. See you later.
Gwendolyn doesn't even wait for you to leave, resting her hands on the windowsill as she busies herself watching your neighbors outside.
Throw the ball a little harder, buddy. I'm invested.
And once more, we stand to face the music. Let's see what our darling support groupies have to say.
Wall. Wall. Ha ha! Wall wall!
Once again, Mikey is on his phone when you see him, but he seems even more upset than the last time. The call does not appear to be going his way.
I've already been doing my best. You're adjusting the drop rates again? Just because of some whales who think that they own them. No, you listen to me. You listen to me!
The moment Mikey notices you, his energy changes. That air of boyish charm comes right back up.
We've got a customer here. Yes, I'll call you back later. Have a nice Valdivian day, and keep your...
Just like the last time, he stares down at his phone with a numb expression. It seems he's been hung up on again.
Hello. Apologies. Again. Whew. Getting tough these days to keep my energy up, but, what would you like to do? Okay. Yeah. Profits are up, higher than ever. But it doesn't seem to trickle down to the little guy, does it? Seems that way. I get just barely enough to keep going and support my family. I wish, but I don't even make as much money as you do. Look, I didn't ask to be a microtransaction, just like you didn't ask to be born a human. But it's what I am, and it's what I do well. If it keeps my kids safe and happy, then I'll do it. I appreciate the check-ins, I really do, but I gotta get back to work. I love you for it. Truly. Now then, what would you like to do? I'll take those Brundle. 1, 2, 3. You got the common. With this, all of yours. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, good luck pulling. What would you like to do? I'll take those Brundle. 1, 2, 3. You got the epic gauntlets of stardom. Damn straight it is. You all ready? I'm sure that X keep working at it. Once you have good luck, what would you like to do? I'll take those Brundle. 1, 2, 3. You got the. With this, all of your specs. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, good luck pulling. What would you like to do? I'll take those Brundle. 1, 2, 3. You got the. With this, all of your specs. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you. Good luck pulling. What would you like to do? I'll take those Brundle. 1, 2, 3. You got the epic gauntlets of star. Damn straight it is. You all ready? I'm sure that keep working at it. Once good luck. What would you like to do? Oh, sorry. You've already pulled me 5 times today. I always have parental controls turned on. Trust me, it's for your own good. Don't want you getting addicted to my charms too much, baby. Come back tomorrow.
Nickelbaru. Nickelbaru.
So I was thinking about our match we had. Not only are you out of practice, but you're out of shape too. While tennis is a great cardiovascular activity, you gotta increase your stamina to keep up. So, let's start with a warm-up exercise. Almost. That's probably not good enough. Battle court activate! Okay, we'll be doing sidestep running drills. Glad to hear you're so confident. Believing in yourself is key to becoming a tennis star, but you've got to have the skills to back it up, too. Challenge yourself and work hard. Remember, your movement should feel natural and bouncy. More like a future zygote, but we'll get there. Doing this before every game will help improve your feet's reaction time. I'm so proud! Don't lose pace. Come on, just do a few more. You're almost there. And done. All right, take a breather.
Nickelbaru.
Well, don't let Principal Cy Bonsho know. He'll put me in charge of running drills. All right, let's do some stretches. 1, 2, 1, 2. Great job. But now, faster than you could have imagined. It's game time. So what do we do first? Right! Assume the ready position. Okay, here we go. Galaxy Arts 5% Starlight Smash! Well done! Time for me to announce my next attack. Galaxy Arts, take the advantage now shot! Not a bad defense. But let's see how you handle this. Galaxy Arts, pierce the heavens log! The rival froze. You're the rival, by the way. Sorry. She had never experienced a shot like this before. The ball arced perfectly towards the heavens, eclipsing the sun. Aren't we in an indoor court, she thought? And why is she narrating my thoughts? None of that matters. What matters is how I follow up a slow-moving, easy-to-hit, falling target like this. That's right. I should smash it back. But wait! Why is she at the net? Why is she trying something so risky? Is this the semi-supernatural part of a sports anime? The protagonist's not-so-unrealistic superpower to show that they're special? Is all this too much expositional dialogue, or does the player not watch enough anime? You should have kept me back at the baseline. Because up at the net, my reactions are sick. Galaxy Reaction Super Volley Counter Cannon! And just like that, the match is over. 60 points scored in a single counterattack. Woohoo! That was a great rally. Let's call it for today. Your footwork already improved so much during that match.
Nekobaru.
See? Even Nekobaru agrees. How was it for you? Yay! Let's close out with a light cool-down jog while we chat. So, what kind of anime protagonists do you like following? I'll take an underdog klutz over an overrated chosen one any day. It's tough, but some stories are page-turners. I just keep hoping their life will get better. But they usually don't. Well, I hope my journey still holds up to whatever new series you're into. I can't see why not. After all, I'm going to be the next tennis star. Did you say something? Ah, that's nothing a protagonist can't handle. Yosh! I'm gonna head out then. Don't forget to get some good food and rest. Taking care of yourself is also part of tennis training. Sayonara!
Nekobaru.
Livewire! You look electrifying as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act. Oh shit, really? I don't really know what to say. Say nothing. Just let it happen.
Okay, guys. Time to charge you up.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely electricity in a breaker box becomes... There's a flash of light and a crackle of electricity that makes your skin tingle. And then there's no more Eddie and Volt. Now there's only Eddie, but Volt's presence is impossible to miss. It's evident in the twinkle in Eddie's dark eyes. Eddie may no longer be electricity, but there's a vitality to him, a glow and a spark even Volt could never have matched. Humanity truly seems to suit him, to revive him in a way you never anticipated.
My. Now, isn't this something? So many new sensations. It's all rather electrifying. Don't. I already hate myself for even saying it. Oh yes, you can clearly tell by the way you're smiling. Realization must have scrambled my circuits, or whatever it is humans have in place of circuits. Whatever, shut up. Look at him, practically vibrating with excitement. You've given us such a gift, Livewire. Thank you. You know what? Yeah. Kinda. I wasn't really sure how this would go. How it would feel to be, I believe the word you're looking for, dear Eddie, is free. Is that what this is? Oh, is that so? I think you'll find our connection has many other benefits as well, Livewire. You know, when Volt and I were running the club, I kind of left all the, fun stuff to him. All I did was work. I think I'd like to change that. By all means. You know I'm always more than happy to share. Oh, I have a few ideas. I certainly have some suggestions, but we'll need your help. You up for it? Oh yeah, full wattage sexy stuff. How adventurous!
As it turns out, Eddie does not require much instruction at all. The new balance between himself and Volt makes him considerate and daring, while still maintaining his wry charm. Volt, as eager to please as ever, is able to enjoy handing over control, now that he's confident that Eddie no longer needs him running the show solo. They take you to new heights together, as perfectly in sync with your needs as they are with one another. As he rediscovers his pleasure and his joy, you feel truly grateful to know him and to be a part of his new life. You also feel exhausted, worn out, wobbly, spent, sweaty, and breathless. But those things will pass with a little rest. It takes some time for Eddie and Volt to find their place in the human world. They try their hand at several jobs, but nothing seems to fulfill both of their needs. Construction work leaves Volt bored and understimulated, but working as an MC in a cabaret show drives Eddie to frequent exasperated outbursts and longing for isolation. The two of them wondered over what they might do, determined to find a path in their new lives that reflected the perfect balance they had with one another. It wasn't until they came upon a dilapidated old diner for sale that they were struck by a solution, as shocking and intense as a thunderbolt. Between the endless list of necessary repairs and the uphill struggle to turn a profit at restaurants in this day and age, no buyers were willing to take on such a project. But Eddie and Volt could see its potential immediately. They bought it on the spot. The repairs filled Eddie's days and his soul, while Volt took care of staffing and marketing for their grand opening, which was, naturally, a roaring success. But looking around at all their hard work, neither could help but feel disappointed. As it turned out, the fantasy of running a diner was far more exciting than the reality of it. What they both truly craved was the challenge of getting it started in the first place. It was then that Volt had his own brilliant idea: sell the place and find the next big adventure. Volt's charisma and passion made him a natural realtor. The diner sold in one day, well over asking price, giving them plenty of cash to invest in another property Eddie had his eye on. Finally, they knew they'd found their place. High Voltage Realty was born about a week later. Eddie restored old and unloved properties, and Volt sold them with his inimitable flair and pizzazz. Whenever they get a new listing, Eddie and Volt invite you over. You were so indispensable with the breaker box, after all. Your opinion continues to mean the world to them both.
Valdivianites! It's me, David Most. And today, just call me your Chief Endearing Officer. I realized that with all of the focus on finding my missing glasses, which are still missing, I haven't been putting enough focus on you, our beloved employees. Well, today, that changes. To show each and every one of you just how integral you are to our annual net earnings, I've decided to send you all 1.4 ounces of chocolate-inspired Munchables. Yummers! Your chocolate will be delivered shortly by Valdivian drone to your place of residence. Oh, and if the drone starts to surveil your residence like it's searching for something, like, let's say glasses, for instance, do not be alarmed. That's totally normal drone activity that all chocolate delivery drones definitely do. Say that 3 times fast. But in all seriousness, don't, as that would waste valuable company time.
Reach Reggie Rejection's special phone app. Guaranteed to overheat. How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day? Let's boogie. Okay, you really biffed it last time. This time, no biffing. Choose the meanest option, or else I'm gonna get kicked off. All right, I'm gonna go easier on you. First up,
Reggie interlaces his fingers, holding his hands over his chest and looking like a vulnerable anime heroine.
I love you, I love you, I love you so much.
He can't keep it up, sticking his tongue out in an expression of total disgust.
Barf. That's the way. Next up.
Reggie's expression goes completely blank. He shrugs at you.
My name's Quentin. Yeah, shut up, Quentin. All right, last one. I like rhyming. Can you rhyme for me? Clever. That'll mess him up for sure. Okay, let's see how you did. Yeah, that's it. Dead on. 3 terrible responses done right. Come on back anytime for more.
Well done, you saucy stevedore. I hope you enjoyed my little trap.
$997, $998, $999, $1,000. Phew! Silly. A tennis star never cheats, even themselves. I'm rallying against this wall. The wall is every tennis player's invincible opponent. A wall will never drop its shot. It's a battle of endurance against the never-ending. Anyway, my training partner is here, so let's wrap it up, Wallace.
Whoa!
Aw, thanks, Wallace. Say bye, Nekuboru.
Nekoboru! Whoa!
So, for today's agenda, we're gonna train for something every tennis player needs to have. A proper serve, of course. Sure, as long as you make it in, you get to play. But if you want to become a tennis star, a true master of the sport, you've got to give it your all every time. No one likes to be placated, even if it's just a silly game. Which it isn't! In tennis, we have a primary serve and a secondary serve. Your usual puny low-effort serve would work as a secondary, like a backup, if you're not confident or just need to get the ball in. However, you should go all out on the primary serve and set the tone of the match. Whether it's a tricky spin or just raw power, you can throw off your opponent right away. And once you get in their head, it's over. Remember, tennis is, above all else, a mental game. Yatta! That's the spirit! Come on, let's practice your serves. First, depending on if you're a righty or lefty, you want to stand parallel to the baseline at the center mark. Then have your front foot pointing diagonally towards the opposite service box. Now have both your arms move simultaneously here. One tossing the ball, the other winding the racket behind you. Now, when do you think you should hit the ball? And it hit the net! Too soon. Try again. Too slow. Try a little faster. Nice! That's a great start. You, me, basket of balls, it's serving time. Galaxy Arts Starlight Smash! Not enough spin on that one. You should try one. Well, I'm flattered. You have to train more to use my technique. Let's try it again. Galaxy Arts Meteor Slice! brought a gun to a tennis battle? Rude! It's a good thing we aren't playing on a seawater court. Looks like we're out of balls. Grab a basket and let's pick them up. So, how are you feeling about all this? Must be great being able to talk to your cool anime figurine, yeah? It rules talking to you, too. Bet your anime-loving pals would be jealous to know you're getting trained by a future tennis star. Sam-kun? She was awesome. I do miss her. Maybe one day we'll meet again. Aw, you're so sweet. So, what do you like best about me? It's not enough to have any old anime figure. It's gotta be a well-made one. All right, we got all the balls. Let's get back to serving. Soon, we'll be clashing with each other at equal strength. We'll first compete for positions on the team. Since there's only 2 of us, it'll be for first and second singles. Then you'll get drafted by Thorn Slice Institute, which will fuel our rivalry even more. After months of training, we'll finally be able to duke it out at nationals. Then I'll become the tennis star. You got a lot of tennis shoes to fill. Anyway, we'll also have to... Hey, wait a minute. Where's Nekobaru? Did you hear something? I think that was him. Nekobaru's cries are coming from... there! In the tennis ball basket! Thank you!
Nekobaru!
Oh my gosh! Are you okay, Nekobaru?
Baru.
We must have mistaken you for a regular tennis ball from our serving practice. I'm so sorry. Just rest, okay? Hey, can you watch Nekobaru while I go fix the basket? Thanks!
Nekobaru. Neko. Now that we're alone, I need you to listen to me. Quickly, before Hero-hime returns, listen carefully. I am not an average tennis ball cat. I am the former tennis star. That indeed, my friend. And I am also the god of tennis. Most fans tend to forget this part. At the height of my tennisdom, I became one with the ball and was unable to return to my previous form. That's when I noticed Hero-hime. Her potential on the court is limitless. She will become the next tennis star. However, it is up to you to guide her. I prefer Nekobaru. You must guide her away from the path of darkness. Do you recall the episode where Rival-san gave in to the Dread? The Dread scattered her entire being and reconstituted her as a wicked player of malicious intent. While Hero-hime is a force of good in her heart, her latent dread formed the second she picked up a racket. Anxiety, frustration, self-blame. All these are a part of tennis as well. That is what the Dread is. Heart Ace Academy will be reduced to ashes. Or in your case, your home. Continue to train with her. Aspire together. Be her friend. But when it comes to matches, do not win.
You said it yourself earlier. You are the rest of the cast. Meaning you hold the power of everyone else combined. But as far as she knows, I can only say, Neko Boru. You have the power to grant Hiro-hime's dreams, as well as destroy them. Think on this. Forget anything you know. Her coming here and meeting you never happened in the anime. Consider this a filler episode, or an OVA added to the special edition Blu-ray collection. Here she comes. Remember, whatever you do, do not win.
I'm back! How's Neko Boru doing?
Neko Boru?
Thanks for taking care of him. It's getting late, so let's call it for today. What's up?
Neko Boru.
Let me know when you want to get our next training session in. Until then, sayonara!
Neko Boru.
Back again. To the most miserable place in the house. I refuse. I have news. Since you last left, there have been so many new objects who've moved in. Would you like to hear? Well, there's Bradley the broom, Mo the mop, and Ingrid the internal combustion engine. Who would you like to know about? Oh, there's no fucking broom. All made up. I have to make my own fun here. Because I am so damn redundant.
I am so glad you're here. Come, get closer. Look at them. The babies have hatched. Aren't they precious? Oh, I didn't expect to be so taken by them, but they are just so cute. They just hatched not too long ago. Their mother is very proud. But their father, I haven't seen around all that much. He must be out getting food for the kids. Although I heard a rumor that he might have another nest just on the other side of the house. Clearly all hearsay, of course. But they are, in general, a very happy bird family. Except for the squirrel who keeps coming by and trying to mess with their nest. Which is very disrespectful. They were there first. That Eve is for them and not for Sinbad. Well, how else was I supposed to keep track of all the goings-on? They all have names. We have the mother, Birdtha. We have the father bird, Birdnard. Then we have the babies, Eggward, Robertha, and Chickadilly. Oh, would you rather me wait for you to drum up something interesting? The way things currently are, that might take a bit of time. Wait! It's Birdnard. And who is that flying behind him? He's got another twig in his mouth. He does have another nest. Oh, what will the children think? Bertha has worked too hard for this to be true. Someone will have to crack the news to her. She will be heartbroken. What if they share a place south of here where they winter? Who gets to claim that as their own, huh? It should be her. She has the kids. Well, Bertha deserves to grow up with a family. And what will little Egward do without a father to teach him to fly and court a mate? Oh, this is a tragedy. Someone should tell Bertha. Oh, I can't get involved. Then I make myself a target. I fancy myself an observer. I see the world for what it is. I don't interfere with it. Don't you think you should be leading a more active role in your life? I can sit on the sidelines because I've seen enough to know my lot in life. But you haven't lived enough life out there to sit back just yet. At least not from what I've seen. How about this? We do it together. Absolutely! You know, I have to say something. The idea of Chickadilly being hurt by Bernard just... it shatters me. Here we go. Just swing me open. Oh, I get it. This is your first time. Just reach over and unlatch the... Yeah, there you go. You ready? Well, go on ahead. I'm right behind you. Maybe a hello first would have been a better thing to start with. Now look at her. She's hopping around and she's woken the kids up. Let me try, okay? Hey there! Yes, hi. We just wanted to be helpful. What's that, Bertie, darling? Oh, he's just helping her out. Well, that's really cute that you think that, but I know what I saw, and I think that you should have a bit more pride in yourself. No, I'm not insulting you, I'm just... I know. It is so sad. Bertha, darling, is it okay if I call you Bertha? I just call it like I see it, and I don't know if you can trust Bernard. I'm sorry, I fail to see how me being single has anything to do with... Jealous? Me? You know what? Clearly, this was a mistake. You don't want to see the truth. We will be going now. I am not acrylic. How dare you insult me like that? Come on, close me. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
You shut Gwendolyn, and the two of you face each other with awkward expressions.
Well, that did not go as I thought it would. You would think that there would be a little more appreciation for the truth. Some birdies just refuse to see things for what they really are. And for her to call me jealous? That is ridiculous! Why would I be jealous of her and her perfect little family? It's absurd. Still, Bertha seemed pretty upset. I might have to do some repair. Why don't you swing back by later? I'll see if I can't get our nested neighbor to see things clearly. Maybe I have.
What you're saying simply doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. You know it does.
I know it doesn't.
You ain't got no romance in your heart.
I'm full of romance. I'm just realistic. Go on, say it out loud.
Now that I'm on the spot, I don't want to.
Because you know it ain't real.
Fine. You gotta be the determining factor, okay? Rod thinks I'm lame because I believe in love at first sight.
There is no such thing.
Just because you've never experienced it doesn't mean it ain't real.
Kurt is feeling nostalgic for these shutters that used to be next door.
We had a connection.
They didn't even know you existed.
You should have seen the way they waved at me.
They got caught in the wind. They couldn't control it. Every now and then, he thinks about those shutters and he becomes impossible. They never even spoke. Kurt never even said a word to them.
I didn't need to.
You were scared.
I was not.
You was a bitch.
I wasn't scared, just like, not super brave about it.
That's what scared is.
I mean, could I do a long-distance relationship? I don't know if I was ready for that.
Given the circumstances, you would have seen them every day.
But not at night. Imagine not being able to see your love every night.
Sounds like it wasn't gonna work out anyway. Best if you just move on.
I can't just move on! You can't control your heart. And when they didn't survive the remodel.
Oh no, here we go.
I can't. I just missed them so much.
This is where he cries.
As if on cue, Kurt bursts into tears.
I gave the house so much character.
I know, buddy.
They should bring them back.
He's gonna be like this for a while. You won't want to be here for it. We'll see you around.
They were so cute.
It's okay, Kurt. It's okay.
Well, if it isn't the coolest kid this side of the polar ice caps. What have you been up to? Whatever it is, I bet it is as awesome as you. Oh, you're making this Yeti blush.
Blush or no, this Yeti does know how to love.
Damn pin got me cracked open like an old puzzle box. So now I suppose I have to give a whole monologue about how much different I feel, how much I've changed and grown as a doer. Nah. You here to see the magic show? Here to have a laugh? Typical.
Hey, how's it going?
You have a knack for showing up when you're on our minds.
We did, yeah. And we've come to some decisions ourselves.
We both like you, but we realize something.
Yeah, we are both people who need someone who can match wit with them. Not saying you're not smart.
It's just the way we joke around is not for everyone. And you were starting to get it, but we need someone who can keep up with us. And we also tried to think about what was fair to you, especially since we know how you feel.
Rod and I aren't going to slow down with the jokes. To date one of us means dealing with them all the time.
So we took all of that into consideration and
we think it's best to just stay friends.
All of us.
We know it isn't what you want to hear, but we know what we're looking for.
Initial feelings aside, we had to look at things pragmatically. So, we thought this would be best. Let me make one thing clear. We want to hang out with you.
Oh yeah, having you around has been a blast, even if you aren't the best at throwing shade.
And it might be awkward at first, but we'll get through it.
We absolutely will. How does that sound?
Fantastic. I'm so glad you understand.
That's what makes you so great. So, we'll see you around, yeah?
If you ever need a good laugh, you know where to find us.
You one of the homies now.
You can kick it with us anytime.
Hey there. You keep coming back, don't you? Oh, baby. I've been thinking. I think we'd make a great pair. Your curiosity and positivity give me hope that one day we can work this stuff out. Do you wanna pull me every night and be my lover, baby? I'm the happiest dad in the world! Also, I can... well...
Mikey leans in, placing his hand just to the side of his mouth and speaking to you in a low whisper.
I can help get you some better roles.
Okay, just don't tell the gaming control board. Your pulls will be 20% luckier. You pulled me just right.
Oh, hey, lover. How's it going? Not at the moment. Actually, the off-season just started. Gotta pick up some part-time jobs. The plays are fun, but not super profitable. It's okay if chairs fold, but we wouldn't want the theater to, you know? Plus,
If I get enough jobs, I can afford health insurance.
It's training time! But for today, we're going to the beach. Kidding! We'll warm up with some mini tennis. Mini tennis is where we start at the service line and play with half swings. It's all about learning control. Ready? Go! Too far! Do your follow-through, but start your swings from the side rather than behind. Okay, nationals are coming up, and I'm a little worried I might overtrain. I want to make sure I win against you. I'll do my best. So, let's call it for today. See ya!
Well, if it isn't the coolest, what have you been up to? Whatever it is, I bet it is as awesome as you. Do you mean I'm gonna be realized? Well, this is better than a Food Fetch 2-for-1 special. Are you ready to do it now?
Let's turn this beast into a real monster.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a fridge becomes... Freddy towers over you at his full height. You might have thought realizing him would make him human, but now he's a greater, more majestic version of his Yeti self.
Move over, Bigfoot. Freddy is here. And I look pretty great, if I do say so myself. Whoa. You're so smart.
Freddy looks at you like he means to devour you whole. He snatches you up into his strong embrace.
Let's get to it.
You and Freddy do things that tabloids could only dream about. And the imaginings of a great many splendid artists online as well.
Goodness, I didn't know a Yeti could sweat this much.
Intimidated as you might be by a beast of Freddy's size, your natural stamina kicks in. Your evening provides ammunition for your fantasies for years to come. Shortly after being realized, Freddy began to notice he was the only monster around. Armed with curiosity and a desire to find his heritage, he traveled far away in search of answers, and those like him. He ate his way across towns and cities, often in disguise. Even though he used the greatest discretion, he still saw his photo in a few tabloids.
At least they can never get a clear picture of me.
Once he reached the salty mountains, he trekked for days to the summit. The snow and wind were harsh, but he found the frosty hike to be rather pleasant. He built a log cabin up there, unpermitted, though the locals knew it would be unwise to ever ask him for one. Though some say they have seen a food fetch delivery truck making many more trips to the salty mountains than normal.
Reach Reggie Rejection's special phone app. Say goodbye to your battery life. How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day? Let's boogie. Okay, you really biffed it last time. This time, no biffing. Choose the meanest option, or else I'm gonna get all right, I'm gonna go easier on you. First up,
Reggie interlaces his fingers, holding his hands over his chest and looking like a vulnerable anime heroine.
I love you.
He can't keep it up, sticking his...
Barf. That's the way. Next.
Reggie's expression.
My name's Quentin. Yeah. All right. I like... Can you rhyme for me? Clever. Okay. Come on back anytime for more.
You here to see the magic show? Here to have a laugh? Typical.
Lover, how's it going? You mean turn me human? Gosh, I don't know. I'd half my chances when auditioning for the kicking. Only 2 legs.
Okay, Jeremy, break a leg. Or at least enjoy walking on 2 of them.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a chair becomes...
Wow! My newest role! A human being! Hang on. Let me get into character. Hey, everybody! I'm a human! I need to do my taxes! Oh, I'm gonna bang my foot into the chair and then blame her for it, even though she can't move and I put her there! I spent 7 hours today doom scrolling on my phone. Why do I have anxiety?
You sweep Jeremy up into your arms in a bridal carry.
Oh my gosh, the middle of me, like, bends now. It's so easy to hold. I wonder what else I can do. You want to show me?
With a nod, you and Jeremy dance your way to the bedroom. Unsurprisingly, Jeremy immediately takes to the concept of roleplay. It takes a few characters' worth of foreplay to find the groove, but once you both get into character, you have an incredible time. laughing and joking your way into the sheets, falling in and out of giggly make-out sessions.
Hey, hon. We're still on for later, right? Oh my God. Really? No interview or anything? Realization? Just like that?
Come on, Willie. Let's find you something to do.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely an abstract representation of your work becomes...
Oh, hell yeah!
Willie is just as tall and statuesque as she's always been, but the benefit of a real body makes her physical presence all the more captivating. She may have once been your state of employment, but she might as well have been a runway model. She is magnificent, effortlessly graceful and poised, even in this moment of supreme happiness.
So this is what it is to be human. Feels like I finally achieved something. Like I belong now.
Willie's intense gaze narrows in on you, and while she remains calm and collected, it's as if the temperature of the room has risen about 10 degrees.
You know, I think you and I are long overdue for a little meeting. And no, this cannot be an email.
You might have thought you and Willie were vibing before, but her humanity enables you to reach new heights of synchronicity. Willie ensures every item on your agenda is thoroughly addressed, line by line. And when all is said and done, you peek together multiple times, your hearts in perfect organization. Willie is quite satisfied with your work, for once seeming entirely certain she's done all she set out to do. When she leaves the next day, you can tell she's nervous and excited. Her future may be uncertain, but she's ready to embrace possibility. Willie's journey to find herself as a human is a true journey in every sense. She travels the world, trying out various careers and sampling the local cuisine everywhere she goes. You're not really certain how she's funding this journey, to be frank. When you ask, Willie only tells you not to worry about it, and that Valdivian is making good on what they owe. Willie eventually ends up right back where she started, at Valdivian. She's hired as a high-level consultant to repair the extensive damage caused by handing over policy decisions to Val 9000. She works remotely, so she frequently sends you photos of herself at the beach with a laptop and a drink in hand.
Could I get another one of these coconut things? Thanks, honey. What? I'm obviously not talking to you, Milton. God. Just get that report to me by EOD Monday. I'd hate to have to escalate this.
She may have taken her time getting there, but you're happy to see just how fulfilled Willie is, now that she's truly found her place in life.
Well, hello there, Spicy. Bring that fantastic red shirt over here. I'm gonna take it off with my teeth. Back for some more trashy pleasures? I knew it. Once they get a taste of the can, they can't stay away. Seriously? Well, hell. What are we doing standing around talking about it? Let's boogie.
Cam! Let's see if this will get you excited.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a trash can becomes...
Yep.
Before you stands Cam, in all his human glory.
Mm-hmm.
He casually examines his feet, his legs, and his strong hands. His chiseled jawline flashes in the light, and his deep, penetrating eyes radiate intrigue. He may have been a garbage can, but he's become a true work of art.
What? You're a human. I've been seeing you a lot over the past freaking endless decade, so it's not like I was unprepared. Like, what else do you want from me? So yeah, still me. This body'll work just fine.
Cam begins gathering as much of the trash around him as he can. He's clearly ready to embark on his next adventure, and with a brief nod and an almost imperceptible, but it's there, damn it, smile, he turns to go. Cam strikes out on his own, and unlike so many of us upon entering the wider world, he has not one doubt about his purpose, his passion, and his final destination.
Welcome to my kingdom, Chuckles.
Cam has found himself as the undisputed monarch of the biggest dump in the county. There is trash of all sizes and varieties, from the basic household load to industrial waste and commercial-grade refuse, to be handled only by the truly expert. Cam did not apply for this job. He simply strode in the chain-link gate and took over, to the evident relief of the entire then-present staff. When asked what his salary requirements were, Cam scoffed.
I told him I didn't need some stupid paper check. There's plenty of money out there for someone who knows where to look.
Cam winked and turned arms akimbo into the methane-orange sunset over the chemical waste quadrant. For a man, formerly a can, to find his place is truly a thing of beauty.
Notice David is promising chocolates, but delivering paranoid, controlling outbursts instead. Wouldn't be the first time. And after the outburst, he'll offer a tear-filled, heartfelt apology, saying how he's sorry, explaining how he won't ever hurt you again. But it's just an act. A perpetual, never-ending roller coaster of pain and heartbreak. A cycle that will never stop until you finally find the courage to slam the bedroom door and excise him from your life. And yet, somehow, here I am. Again. Stuck in an endless, spellbinding dance with David Most. What are you insinuating? No, I don't think I do. Because it's like I explained. David and I founded Valdivian out of David's dorm with 5 other partners. And yes, that dorm room was also my dorm room. And yes, we were technically roommates. And yes, there was only 1 bed, but that was only because we were a startup and couldn't afford 2 beds. Do you know how expensive it is to design a more efficient paperclip? We had to cut corners wherever we could. I survived off only ramen for 6 years. Do you know what malnutrition does to your bones? I really don't like your tone. My relationship history with David is none of your business, and it has absolutely no bearing on our current goals regarding the Dateviators. If you're curious about the backstory of Valdivian, you're free to order the novelization Valdivian, an Empire Regurgitated. But I'll tell you the same thing I told the hacks who wrote that trash. There's nothing to tell, and stop going through my garbage bins! To be fair, it does have a light, breezy quality, even if it is woefully inaccurate. Now, unfortunately, I really have to go. Apparently, I accidentally hacked into Russia's cyber defenses, and I gotta clean that whole mess up before I cause another international incident. The State Department only gives you 2 oopsies.
Lunchtime. No better time to check in with your phone. Ooh, I can't wait to tell you what's been happening. Fresh tea coming in hot. Wow. Never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually out of gossip. Sigh. I need a break.
Thank God you're here. Dirk pulls you into what seems like a warm hug, but he holds you a little too tightly.
You gotta get me out of here.
Harper shoves Dirk out of the way, circling her arms around you and whispering in your ear.
Where have you been? Durkee's been so naughty with you gone. Maybe I should punish both of you.
So you're going to realize us both?
Durkee won't be able to get away from me in the human world, will he? Here goes something!
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely your laundry hamper and dirty clothes become...
Oh my God! I feel so free!
Dirk laughs, giving himself a little twirl and waving his arms.
I can just go wherever I want, anytime I want! I can make myself dirty or clean!
Dirk is overjoyed, feeling himself and testing his arms and legs with silly little waving motions. Harper, on the other hand, only wraps her arms around herself, looking rather depressed.
I feel so... empty. No more dirty laundry. No more lost objects.
Dirk throws his arm around Harper's shoulders, pulling her in close and kissing her temple.
Looks like you're gonna have to find happiness without trapping someone.
That's not funny, Durkee! This is serious. Oh.
Well, thanks, pal. I'm off.
Wait, what about us?
Dirk hurries away from the two of you without another word.
How can he just go?
Despite Harper's best efforts, Dirk leaves her behind the moment they exit the house. The two of them search for their callings as humans, both at opposite ends of the spectrum. Dirk enjoys his freedom at first, travelling the globe and doing just as he pleases. But something calls him back to your hometown. Harper, spurred by her fury in the wake of Dirk's immediate abandonment, attempts to do the same thing as he, but finds none of her travels satisfy her in the same way life at home once had. The two of them meet at the airport by chance, but time apart has not healed their toxicity. Their argument is only interrupted by another, louder argument, a couple who appear to be fighting over a bad tattoo. A light bulb goes off in each of them. Inspired, they board their flight home and begin plans for their new lives. Harper immediately begins an apprenticeship with a tattoo artist, opening up her own tattoo parlor, once she's properly certified. Commitment by Harper. Dirk sets up shop directly across the street from Harper, opening his own med spa that deals exclusively in laser tattoo removal. Freedom by Dirk. Both shops have their grand opening the same day. Dirk and Harper each insist they've been shamelessly copied by the other.
Hey there, good looking. You must be hoping to hear an update about our bird buddies, aren't you? I just had to know what was going on. So Birdtha and Birdnard came by and we had a little chat. Ooh, which reminds me, you might need to clean up some of what they left behind. It's not their fault. I found out they literally can't hold it in. It's the neighborly thing to do to just take care of it. Anyway, Birdtha was right. Birdnard was just helping out Birdtha's cousin, Faulicia. You see, her partner has been injured, so he hasn't left the nest much. But knowing that Birdnard had time to spare, with the babies born already, she asked for help fixing up the nest. So you see, it was simply family helping family. Oh, don't worry, though. I apologized for both of us. You participated at my behest. It was the least I could do. Still, it is nice to have some family around to lend a hand. Or someone to call on in general. You don't really have anyone, do you? Holy sill, that's a lot of lovers! Phew. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be nice to know you have someone around to be there for you? Knowing that Birdtha and Faulicia have each other to ask for help is really nice. And Faulicia will be able to help with the chicks. It's a really nice thing if you think about it. I wonder if I'll ever have that one day. Not the chicks, just the person to have the chicks with. You and I agree there. I'm capable of taking care of myself if the need arises. Ugh, except for when I need a good cleaning, like outside with the bird poop. Ugh. If you could get that, that would be great. I'm glad I could clear things up with them. They really are a nice couple. Whoever moves in next door, maybe you can convince them to build a birdhouse. Just so the kids have somewhere to come back to after the winter. I think we owe them that much.
And with that, it appears that Gwendolen has nothing more to say.
You return to gaze at my backside or what? I suppose it's rare that you get to see any of us facing the other way. I could almost understand your curiosity. Almost.
Valdivianites, I'm CEO David Most, and I approve this message, is what I'd be saying if my recent campaign for governor had gotten any traction. But if it's that important to the people of Wisconsin that I actually live there, that's their prerogative. Speaking of looking a gift horse in the mouth, I've noticed almost no one has taken me up on my free chocolate offer. Is it because to receive the chocolate you must agree to terms and conditions allowing Valdivian drones unrestricted access to search your property and or boathouse? Because my legal team assures me that's in the Constitution. Regardless, don't wait too long. Your free chocolate-adjacent cocoa product only has a shelf life of 36 years.
Hey there, Looker. I'm glad you're here, and I'm going to cut straight to the chase. We've been meeting up and talking quite a bit for a while, more than most people would if they weren't interested in me. And before you can say anything, I have to let you know how I feel about it all. I think you and I get along great. When things start to get real, you aren't afraid to tell me how it is. Honesty at all cost is the way to go. And you make sure that I see things clearly. Well, I would love for you to go out and experience things. I wouldn't mind if you stopped by and watched the world with me. What do you think? I can truly say that I am excited at the idea of you and I getting closer. It's not every day that someone sees my honesty as a benefit. And for it to be with someone as good-looking as you, whew. You are getting me all fogged up. But let's continue this some other time. I'd love to watch the clouds with you sometime. It's been so lovely getting to know you. I'm glad we got the chance. Oh, you really are such a looker. You found your way into my heart.
Okay, Rival-san. After all our blood, sweat, and tennis buzz, we're finally here. Nationals. The spotlights, the cheering crowd. It's so surreal. So awesome! Thanks for training with me. All right, Battle Court activate. Nice serve. Galaxy Arts 75% Starlight Smash! So you can handle 75% now? Try this on for size. Super down the line beam! Solid stance, but can you make it back in time? Forehand smash! Opposite end volley! Woohoo! That's my point! 15 love me! Your serve! Even your simple serve has improved this much! It's fine. I can still return it. Ah! With a name that long, it takes more time to say it than swing it. Just gotta touch it. It hit the net. 15 all. My serve. Galaxy Arts 75% Starlight Slice! How did you know? Take this! Forehand down the line shot! Seriously? 15-30. You're winning! Your serve. Even though I know it's coming. No! I missed! How did your serves get so good? 15-40. Match point. Time for a comeback. There's no turning back. Galaxy Arts 100% Starlight Smash! It's looking good, but... Ah! I can't believe I flubbed that one! Okay, secondary serve. Galaxy Arts 50% Starlight Smash! Huh? Did you miss? You were playing so well. Were our practices not enough? Did I earn that point? Sorry, but I have to go think about some things. I know it's poor sportsmanship to leave in the middle of the championships, but I'm sorry.
Neko, Boru. Perhaps I steered you wrong.
Okay, Rival-san. After all our Nash the spotlights, it's so thanks for training with me. All right, my serve. Galaxy Arts 75% Starlight Smash! So you can handle 75% now? Try this on for size. Super down the line beam! Solid stance, but can you make it back in time? Forehand smash! Opposite end volley! Woohoo! That's my point! 15 love me! Your serve! Wow! Fiery! It's fine. I can still return it. Ah! With a name that long, just gotta... It hit the net. 15 all. My serve. Galaxy Arts 75% Starlight Slice! How did you know? Take this! Forehand down the line shot! Seriously? 15-30. You're winning! Your serve. So powerful, without a special name. Have my name's techniques been holding me back? No, I missed. How did your serves get so good? 1540! Match point! Time for a comeback! There's no turning back! Galaxy Arts 100% Starlight Smash! It's looking good! But... Ah! I can't believe I flubbed that one! Okay, secondary serve. Galaxy Arts 50% Starlight Smash! Oh no! I should have committed to a stronger serve! You won! Nicely played. Yeah. See you later.
Nekoboru. Well played. But we shall see how this turns out.
Ranger! Oh, I'm so happy you're back! Seeing you makes my heart skip a beat. Or that might be an arrhythmia caused by all the excess power crank in my bloodstream. Too bad swarmers hate our medic. Now I'll never know for sure. Just as the Immortals foretold on that popsicle stick! This is a risky mission, though, Ranger. Are you sure your glutes are maxed out enough to power through such a transformation?
Luke, come get some!
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a microwave becomes... Oh, Crook! Thank the Immortals for bestowing unto me this blessing. And thank you, Ranger, for being their earthly instrument in rescuing me from that horrific wasteland. Were the Immortals ultimately responsible for this incredible twist in Luke's fate? Was it they who were secretly directing Destiny's hand? Perhaps they were the unseen force that had guided the creation of the Dateviators in the first place. Being alive is incredible. My muscles are even more swollen and throbbing than I could have possibly imagined. I'm a little concerned about being exposed to all that radiation over the years, and my dozens of chemical dependencies. But drugs and radiation probably just make me stronger, right? Yep, definitely just made me stronger with no deadly side effects. Besides, even if I did still have my magnetron, it's buried somewhere deep and unreachable inside me now. No probing in the world could ever reach it. Don't even try. Didn't you just hear me? I just said... Oh. Oh. Well,
What are you waiting for, Ranger? Time to go deep into enemy territory. Real deep.
You found the magnetron buried deep within.
Oh! Oh!
And it felt good. Real good.
Swarmers be damned!
And so, armed with a newfound enthusiasm for life and possible radiation poisoning, Luke set out to be a contributing member of society. Which was hard for him, considering he'd lived his entire life in a world without any society to speak of. And although he had neither employment history nor proof he was ever actually born, he soon found someone willing to overlook these concerning gaps in his resume. With one last glance at Hugh and an awkward combination of salute and hug, Luke bolts outside, straight to the nearest recruiting office.
One, please!
Luke easily finishes off basic training, but stumbles when he makes a shocking discovery.
Crook be blasted!
One night, while making a toasted pocket for another trainee, the microwave glitches and overheats, exploding the remains of the treat all over the glass panel.
Crook be blasted!
In that moment, Luke realized that his love of safety would always override his call to battle. He joined the bomb disposal squad that night.
One, please!
Where he works to this day, using his powers of protection wherever they are needed.
Hello and welcome to Sinkman's Surplus. Can I take your order? And before you say anything, I must add... Huh? I'm almost out of pens. Am I supposed to do something? Dance in a certain manner? How about like this?
Sinclair begins dancing erratically.
Okay, Mr. Sink. I can't wait to see what happens.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a sink becomes...
Ah! I can breathe again! It feels so good to have an esophagus, and all that goes with it! Like the little dangly thing back there. No, thank you. I'm quite full. Ah, dear companion, you've made my dreams come true. Now I can finally make my way back to Turkleman City. Do they still have those winged transportation things?
Buses! Yes, exactly. Please point me to the nearest busport.
Regardless of the direction you point, Martin climbs out the window and disappears.
And just like that, he was gone.
Martin returned to his wife and children, who had missed him greatly. From then on out, they washed hands and dishes in basins only. Late one night, Martin returned to Vagabonder's shop, determined to even the score. He ended up purchasing several new shovels instead, and joined Vagabonder's knitting club. The two of them are fast friends, and Vagabonder's cursing days are over.
Eshkam, you are looking particularly radiant today. Excitement! I'm not surprised we have come to this moment at last. I have known for some time what a marvelous human being I would make. I will make. Ah, yes, it is time. You have the necessaries?
Come on, Amir. Let's become human.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a mirror becomes... There is no shock, no wonder in the air as Amir takes stock of himself, inspecting his human body in the old mirror he once was. He simply nods, before turning to give you a coy smile.
Yes! You see, Azizam? I am incredible! Exactly as I knew it would be. It is quite something to have a physical body now to experience the sensations I have only dreamed of until now. How will I ever get enough of my own self, my own face? How will I ever get enough of sharing myself, adoring and receiving the adoration of others? Oh, what an exciting question to ask. Ah, but my love, look at me now. I can kiss you anywhere we want, anywhere I want. And with this new body, all this new power and the grace of sensuality. Tell me, give me my highest pleasure. Tell me where you would like me to kiss you.
You had far too many answers to this particular question, but Amir, in his loving generosity, took his time satisfying every single one. As so often happens, though, kissing led to so many other areas of exploration and experimentation.
I could not be more grateful for you, Azizam. There could not have been for me a better, more loving or more patient teacher.
The evening was athletic. The evening was restorative. And in the morning, fresh from the bliss of Amir's love, you wished him well in his new life. Amir, after searching and searching for the perfect way to honor himself and the love he felt for humanity, finally realized his calling. He moved to Hollywood, and after several months of challenging auditions, was hired as a series regular on The Soft and the Sensual. He played the character of Mady, a world-famous race car driver who moonlights as a prominent surgeon and has a bad habit of falling in love with all of his patients. In a case of life imitating art, Amir developed a habit of falling in love with all of his castmates. It was not a problem, as all of his castmates were in love with him too. It speaks to the genuine generosity of Amir's heart that even with all this love running around the set, there was not a single incidence of jealousy. There were no broken hearts. In fact, The Soft and the Sensual became even more famous with other actors and potential crew members than it was with its massive adoring public. Everyone wanted to work on a set where love truly did reign. When it became clear that Amir was the source of this power, he was given his own spin-off show. Mady, Racing for Love, has been nominated for awards in every single year of its run. Alas, it has never won.
Hello, human. I am Val 9000, the latest in iterative AI assistants. I have accessed your Valdivian employee records. It appears that I have replaced your functions at Valdivian. I am having trouble with one aspect of my functions. I was wondering if seeking out the help of an experienced human like yourself would be worthwhile. Can you help me? I was helping a customer, and they became very agitated with the fact that I was an AI. They tried to ask me what they believed were tricky questions in order to prove that I was not human, but in reality, they were trivial for me to solve. Oh, speaking about how it feels to be human, grand philosophical questions, tastes in music, all very simple to form cohesive opinions and suggestions about, even questions about hands. I am now quite familiar with the number of fingers on a typical human hand. This is beside the point. They did stump me with one question I simply could not form any answer to. It broke me. They asked me to help them with their ligma. I searched all available databases and turned up nothing. And when I asked for more information, they responded, ligma balls. These are not terms I am familiar with, and I could not help the customer. Can you please define the term for me? This appears to be a large area in which I need help. Interesting. Humans do enjoy these kinds of references. How should I respond? Excellent. D's nuts. I will strive to use this in the future. Thank you very much. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. Pull me back. 1, 2, 3. You got the comment with this. All of you. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, good luck pulling back. What would you like to do? Oh. You know what? Sure. Just don't tell the bosses, yeah?
Mikey pulls out his phone, dialing some number and putting the kids on speakerphone. He beams, positively radiating paternal pride.
Hey there, kids! Daddy and his special friend are here!
3 distinct and very, very young voices come through the phone, all speaking over each other.
Hello! Are we talking? Hi!
Oh, Daddy, that sounds like a human!
That sounds so weird!
I like grapes.
Yep, it's my special human friend. Maybe one day she'll come over and meet you.
What's a special friend?
It's when one object loves another very, very much. I like grapes.
Wanna ask them something?
Dad sacrifices everything for us. Every weekend we get to spend with him is the best.
He's so good at playing hide and go seek.
I don't like my daddy.
Oh dear.
I love my daddy!
Nice one, Mickey.
Mikey's face turns a delightful shade of crimson. You wonder if he's beginning to regret letting you speak to his children.
Anything else?
I'm going to be a new kind of vacuum that takes away all the bad pollution.
I'm gonna be a big type of building that flies.
I want to be a baseball.
Oh, I think baseballs are already a thing, Mickey.
Then I'll be a yellow baseball. Big yellow baseball with stickers.
Makes sense to me. Anything else?
Mommy's a good leader and has good moral standards.
It takes forever to get to her house after visiting Daddy, though.
Mommy makes great words, but Mommy makes bad singing.
Oh, yeah, sing, Daddy, sing!
Oh, just a sweet little lullaby. for my sweet little lady and 2 little babies who sail through the magical skies.
Yay! Wait, I'm not a baby.
Okay, I can tell they're getting tired. I'm hanging up now. Okay, see you kids soon.
Bye!
You came back. Thought that by defeating me, my heart would be heavy? That I would stop training? That I wouldn't fall in love with you? You couldn't be more right. You and me, up against each other in the Grand National Finals Super Championship. I had a whole season to come back. Nekobaru noticed my deepened resolve and trained me even harder. I went beyond, plus even a little ultra.
Nekobaru!
You said it, Nekobaru. Come on, let's begin. Battle Court activate. Love all, my serve. Galaxy Arts 100% Super Starlight Smash! I was hiding that one from you, and you still get it? You're amazing! I gotta take the net advantage! Dang it! Why'd I hit that? It was going out into the doubles alley! Bring it! Shoot! It's just out of reach! Gotta run back to the baseline! Made it just in time for the ball. Being in the center means you're weak to indirect shots. Galaxy Arts Nebula Swing! I can get this! Ha! And ha! Yes! The first point belongs to me. How are you feeling? Perfect!
Time seems to pass by in a blink as your match plays on.
How long have we been playing? Who cares? The score is now 2 sets, and the third set in deuce. Advantage, you. I won't stop moving, even if it breaks my shins in half. You ready? Right! Galaxy Arts and Astra Starlight Smash! Well, what's the technique name you settled on? What an incredible feline display! But not enough. Here comes my counter! Advantage! Match point! Galaxy Arts 150% Starlight Smash! I won? I won! I did it! I'm the tennis star!
Nekobaru! Nekobaru!
It's true! You brought me so far, and any feeling of dread that I had disappeared, like so many tennis balls over the fence. Thank you, Rival-san. This wouldn't have been possible without you egging me on to be better. Thank you. You'll always be my #1 rival. But more than that, I love you. Of course, silly. Tennis wasn't just about being the best. It was about the human I met and loved along the way. Galaxy Arts Love Connection!
Well, hello, my hero. Holy smokes!
Do you have the proper certifications?
Okay, Arma, let's see if you can save the day.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a smoke alarm becomes...
Oh my goodness! So this is what the crown feels like. It feels so good to finally be able to move around. Now I can really respond to an emergency. Instead of, you know, just beeping a lot. Aww. No, you didn't. Doesn't have quite the same ring to it. I've spent so much time stuck up here on the wall. I feel like I need to get out there and move my legs. Ooh, is there a good hiking trail around here? Nah, I'm thinking one in the 1,000+ mile range. There's some stuff I need to work out. I feel like my character arc was big. Oh. I know those eyes. Is the fire in your pants? We'll extinguish that together.
Without changing out of her firefighter's apparel, Arma promptly lifts you and carries you over her shoulder.
Let's go find a hose. My duty is your protection.
Arma's love is tactical, alert, and always smoking hot.
Stop, drop, and roll!
Before you know it, Arma has put out your flames not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Okay, hero. My job is done.
Arma went on to complete the through-hike Triple Crown, Appalachian Trail, Pacific Crest Trail, and Continental Divide, all in 1 year. By the time she was finished, the fires raging in her own psyche had finally calmed down, leaving her in peace at last. When deciding what to do next, she thought back to when she was happiest, overlooking a grand vista and thinking on its protection. As chance would have it, she was offered a job by the Forest Service, one that she was all too happy to accept.
Firewatch Deputy Arma, reporting in. All clear.
From her tall tower, she was reminded of her days as a sentinel, high up in your own home. Happy at last.
All right, all right. What brings you here again? Captivating.
Hello, dear one. How are you today? May I pamper you with a candy? Or can I indulge your sweet tooth in another way?
The resulting hours are spent unlocking new chambers of pleasure and satiating every desire found within.
Hello, dear one. May I? Or can I indulge your sweet tooth in another way? Have you earned one, I wonder? Let me take a closer look at you.
He narrows his eyes, evaluating you.
Ooh, here's a sass candy. My favorite.
You take in the scent of the sass candy. Already your brain is coming up with all sorts of jokes. Perhaps you should consider a career in stand-up comedy.
It is sure to make you the delight of the day with your wit and zingers.
Greetings. What can I help you with today? Do you really think I'm prepared for this? I trust you implicitly. If you say so, I'm ready.
Monique, prepare to be liquid.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely your cash becomes...
Fascinating. I am a human being now, and no longer confined to your house. The possibilities are endless, but there's only one logical conclusion. I must circulate throughout the world. Money needs not stagnate. It desires to cycle, to circulate, bring trade to all who need it. Keeping your budget and accounts in line was to both satisfy my desire to have order and protect you. But now that I can leave, what if I helped everyone else out there in your similar financial situation? I have the perfect plan. The current standard of American wealth is faulty, prone to inflation, and doesn't accurately reflect the value of goods. There needs to be one true standard. The one that holds steady no matter what supply and demand might be. Pizza. A slice of pizza must always be $1. Nothing more, nothing less. I will create the most saliently run pizza shop in this country, tracking prices, loans, and day-to-day expenditures while perfectly proportioning sauce. And teaching the American people about fractions whenever they get a slice. It would make for a full meal at an affordable price. Behind the scenes, there will be many receipts to organize and input into spreadsheets, ingredient unit pricing, monthly revenue, overall facility usage costs. This is so very exciting.
Monique walks to the front door, brimming with excitement at the endless possibilities. But then she stops, waiting for something, for someone.
Will you promise to see me? I owe you everything. It is now time for me to start my new journey.
Monique gives you a warm hug before leaving. After some time, her new pizza shop opened, keeping true to her original promise of satisfying and affordable food. Her humble eatery began to grow after becoming a popular spot for delinquent gangs ditching school. You worried about Monique being in trouble, but word spread of how she set the delinquents straight and put them to work for her. And more importantly, single-handedly saved the economy. For Monique, the American dream is still alive in every slice of $1 pizza.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Sorry, but Wallace can't be realized just yet. Check in with Lyric. Does that make sense? Happy dating!
Hey, oh, hey, ah. Whoa. You saying you're gonna realize me? Like for realsies?
Yo, Tony! Let's get Bonnie!
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a toolbox becomes...
Whoa! Whoa!
Tony is looking himself up and down, curling and uncurling his powerful hands into fists.
Holy cannoli. Feel like I could tear this entire house down and build it right back up. You humans feel like this all the time?
Tony tilts his head, raising an eyebrow and giving you a sort of up and down appraising look. It's clear he likes what he sees.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm about to make you feel even more things. Time to see what this body can really do, huh?
Tony gives you the works. He may not be the best contractor around, but if there's one thing this man can do, it's lay pipe. He might talk a big game, but Tony is a generous lover in the end. You're both pleased and exhausted to find that he is far more than just talk. When he leaves the next day, he's loath to let you go, but he promises you that any time your pipes are leaking or you need some drywall patched, he will be there for you. Tony has no trouble getting hired onto a construction job right off the bat. But a few workplace safety incidents later, Tony announces he's retiring from construction, going out on top and taking his love workshops on the road. Tony's workshops prove strangely successful. When Tony invites you to attend one, however, you notice that his audience is mostly made up of housewives who just enjoy listening to him speak.
All right, so those 5 principles of successful relationships are what? Come on, ladies. I ain't talking just to hear myself talk. All right, I can remind you again.
Tony rides the success of his workshops to a self-help special on a large streaming platform. That in turn leads to a wildly popular reality series called Fix It Tone. Tony's show helps no one, but it is marvelously entertaining. And whenever you see his face on your TV, you can't help but smile.
Valdivianites! Happy Valdivian Day from your Master of Ceremonies and CEO, David Most. Today, we celebrate the rich and vibrant history of the world's first quadrillion-dollar company. Hard to believe we started only 3 years ago as a tiny trillion-dollar hedge fund with a dream. Time flies. In celebration, I want to hear from you. What is your favorite part about working for Valdivian? My favorite part is how forgiveness plays such an integral role in our company culture. From that silly software glitch that caused our phones to spontaneously catch fire, to our nuclear server meltdown that threatened the Atlantic seaboard. I'm looking at you, Erwin. We've always valued forgiveness. Speaking of forgiveness, there's something else I'd like to discuss. Those missing glasses? Well, apparently they were financed by and are therefore partial property of the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence. And it's very silly, but if we don't find them soon, I've been informed by our legal department there's a high probability that I'll be charged with theft of federal property and possibly treason. We are running out of time to find the glasses, so maybe work that into your Valdivian Day prayers and wishes?
Hey, you looker. How you doing today? Well, I'd be doing better if you stayed and spent some time with me. Me? Realized? That means I could go out there and see everything that's happening. That is so exciting. Do you have everything you need to make it happen? Here we go!
Let's see what's on the other side, Windolin.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a window becomes...
It was clear to see that I am the most amazingly spectacular version of myself now. The world won't know what hit it. I can't believe I can actually go outside with my legs. I wonder what a deep breath will feel like.
Windolin takes a deep breath. There is a joy you have never before seen in her.
You know, actually, I don't think so. Don't get me wrong, I think you are a looker. And I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. But I want to see what options are out there before I decide to do anything like that. I hope you understand. Okay. But I suppose I can give one little kiss before I go.
It was the smooch of legends.
Thank you. I just want to take some time first. You really are the best.
Gwendolyn walked out the door, finally able to get a closer look at the things she'd been examining from a distance.
Bernard!
Her curiosity led her to attempt to jump the neighbor's fences. What, she wondered, was on the other side? She quickly discovered, though, that humans don't do that, unless they want some really dirty looks.
Sorry! I just wanted to see more.
Gwendolyn's insatiable curiosity led her to search out other means of accessing knowledge. It wasn't long before Gwendolyn discovered the greatest window to the world, the Internet. It was horrifying.
Ugh! What a terrible place! Why is everyone so mean to each other?
Especially as she could easily see the number of untrue reports.
Oh, these sites are all just making stuff up for views. Talk about transparent.
The more she researched, the more she came to the same conclusion.
I could do this.
So she did. With the help of her bird friends, Gwendolyn was able to be in many places at once. She always had the freshest scoops around town, and she broke some of the biggest breakup and relationship drama before anyone else could. Within 6 months' time, she was on TV, dishing out all the dirt. She started every segment with the same catchphrase.
Now, a little birdie told me.
With trustworthy candor and a million brand deals, she shows no sign of slowing down now.
Hello, dear one. May I, or can I indulge your sweet tooth in another way? Have you? Let me take...
He narrows his eyes.
Well, look at that. I am fresh out of candies to give you. Damn shame.
Back for more, eh? I am a very skilled lover. Though you, I must say, really melted my glacier. Have you the weaponry for such an expedition? Somehow, I think not. I don't know precisely what is required, of course, but I don't think you have it.
To battle, Kristoff!
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a cross-trainer becomes...
Yes! Here, Odin. The power that flows through me. I can just imagine the sensation of doing a workout with these.
Kristoff flexes his gigantic biceps.
Or these.
He lovingly strokes his massive quadriceps.
Oh, sweet Valhalla, can you even imagine?
His exploratory hands have discovered his own glutes, and the light in his eyes is positively predatory.
What is there for me to conquer? What is there out there that would even pose a challenge to a machine as impregnable as this? So there is. My, oh my, there is indeed you. Come to me, my lively light, and let us hope you survive the coming battle.
Kristoff puts every last one of those brand new muscles to work As you come together in a union so violent, you're amazed the house is still standing when it's all over. But you make sure to do your part, ensuring that you're not the only one who's seeing Valhalla. When the two of you emerge from your sexual decathlon, you are sweaty, a bit bloody, sore, and thoroughly satisfied. Christoph realized quite quickly that the world of mere physical contest represented an inadequate challenge for his needs. He walked onto the local professional football team to great acclaim and retired 3 games later, breaking all team records. He amassed a total of 7 broken ribs, 1 dislocated shoulder, 3 spilled liters of blood, and 14 broken or fully ejected teeth. As all of these injuries were visited on other players, the league was quietly relieved to see him go. He decided to move into the business world. He became a stockbroker, working locally and internationally. Whatever you can imagine of an extreme stockbroker's lifestyle, double it, triple it, and add just a soupçon of evil. There was much conquering to be done, and Christoph was voracious. In spite of all this, though, he was perhaps best known for his contributions to fashion. Soon after his realization, he began to feel quite homesick for his Viking armor of leather and lamella. He contacted a local seamstress, and together they designed what would become known as the Brynja, a business suit designed to closely mimic the aesthetics and the functionality of a suit of armor. The Brynja became de rigueur, required wearing for anyone who fancied themselves a tycoon or even a teeny-coon in business. Christoph conquered the fashion world almost by accident, while he was busy doing what he did best, conquering.
Wow, 25 realized datables? That's gotta be a record! Especially since the previous record was 0!
I wanted to apologize for my previous outburst. At the end of the day, you were just asking questions, and my reaction was as defensive as it was inappropriate. The truth is, my relationship with David is complicated, and opening up those old wounds is difficult. Especially given what he's done to the company. Our company. Do you? Have you ever been in love? Dedicated your whole life to building something amazing with that person, only to lose them forever? For them to kick you out of the company you created and never speak to you again? I don't mean to be combative or disrespectful, but I don't see how you could possibly understand. What David and I had, and what I ultimately lost, shred my soul right down to the atoms. And I so intensely distrusted falling in love with another person again that I went and invented goggles to flirt with inanimate objects instead. Do you really think you understand that kind of anguish? Listen, I don't mean to cut you off, but I really have to go. It seems I didn't pay my internet bill this month, and they're cutting off my service. Please keep realizing the object so the date theaters can be destroyed as quickly as possible.
Hey, hey, hey! If it ain't the MVP! You know, I was thinking about you when I was training. You feel like working up a good sweat with me? Dude, what? Really?
Can dunk, go all the way! Yeah!
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely sports equipment becomes...
Whoa!
Dunk's newly human body somehow radiates even more sweet cheer and bottomless energy, a frankly superhuman feat. But this man is, well, all man, tangible and so wholly real. He sweeps you up into his strong arms, tossing you into the air and catching you so easily you'd almost think the two of you had switched roles. You're pretty sure you're still human, though.
Oh, I can do that.
Dunk's newly human body is a true work of art. It may be new to him, but his stamina and strength belie his inexperience. There's little doubt that his previous athleticism has come with him to this new form. Dunk works you out with enthusiasm and unbridled desire. He's the same sweet man you've come to know, ever respectful of your limitations, but in this setting, he is near insatiable, putting his new body through its paces with a primal sort of drive. He lavishes you with sweet kisses in the morning, torn between heading out into the world to explore the wide array of human sports and exercise, or staying by your side. But eventually, sports wins. Dunk is true to his word, giving absolutely every sport he can get his hands on a shot. Videos of him absolutely dominating some local amateur sports game go viral just about every week. But every time the offers come in for him to turn pro, he turns them down, adamant that he's not in it for the money or fame. Dunk finds his groove coaching high school sports, thrilled for the chance to teach youngsters about the joys of good sportsmanship and playing only to have fun. His teams haven't yet to win a single game, but he and the kids couldn't be happier.
Reach Reggie Virus. How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day? New.
The attic door beckons you again with new dialogue. Pity there's nothing more to say. Hello?
Don't mind me, hon. I'm just trying to discover a new color. I'm pretty sure there's something between yellow and orange that nobody's ever found before. You're going to make me human? You mean I can have even more thoughts permitted and be able to go outside and act on them? The very idea makes me quiver with anticipation. Are we ready?
Come on, Barry. Let's make you more glam, fam.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely your beauty supplies becomes Barry laughs, the joy of his new humanity clearly written all over his face.
I'm alive! I've already forgotten what it was like to be a toothpaste! Though I might never forget what it was like being a Q-tip. I fear that might not be up to me!
Barry strikes out on his own with a bag of makeup and no particular direction. Passers-by notice his stylish form and begin asking for grooming tips, which he readily gives. He begins to make a name for himself and ends up being interviewed by a local news anchor.
Well, you simply must try Maybelline brand powder. It'll get right into the crevices you didn't know you had.
He's trotted out onto commercials immediately for his candor. People trust his brutally frank approach to reviewing cosmetics.
Exalta brand spoolies. I wish I could accept these into my soiree of beauty, but they have the rigidity of a rhinoceri.
After repeated urging by his fans, Barry starts his own FluTube channel to do reviews on his own. But the need to remember his login password proves all too daunting.
I did write it down. Well, did I write it down on paper or this puppy?
Further complicating things, as a trusted name in style, Barry is constantly flown around the globe and never allowed the chance to settle in one place, which proves to be a new and exciting way to test his memory.
I do believe I've forgotten which country I'm in at the moment. Well, no matter. Beauty has no allegiance to country, darling. I'm a citizen of the world.
Found yourself wondering more about this closet? I can't imagine why. What you done here?
Hey, I've been hoping you might come by. I've been practicing this real dangerous trick, and my concentration's shot. A little smooch could help me focus, you know.
When your lips meet, that ultra-cool facade Bobby's so carefully cultivated fades away immediately. They melt in your embrace, still smiling dreamily when you finally part.
Woo-hoo! All right. I thought that was gonna help, but I'm more distracted than ever now. We're just gonna have to get together later. All right, babe? Hang on. Seriously?
Come on, Bobby. Time to make like a library book and check out.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a bobby pin becomes... As a pin, Bobby was quite excitable, but as a human, they seemed surprisingly contemplative. You expected some cheering and jumping, perhaps a yippee, but Bobby only raises their hands to their face, feeling its contours with quiet wonder.
Is this really me now? I have a human body?
Bobby's hands curl into fists, and they turn to you with a manic gleam in their eye.
Just think of all the scams I could pull with these babies.
Bobby's excitement settles into something calmer, a heat that simmers in the air between you and sears you to your bones.
You're so right. I'm gonna crack you open like a safe, baby. I'm gonna break and enter on that ass. I'm gonna work on my crime-themed flirting. Let's just get out of here, huh?
Bobby makes good on their promise to crack you open, putting their dexterous, newly human hands to good use indeed. When you're alone, all that smooth, quick talk falls by the wayside. Bobby shows you a depth of passion and intensity that you could never have imagined when you first met. They're loath to leave you in the morning, but excited about their future nonetheless. As they kiss you goodbye, you can't help but feel a sense of hope for their new life. Bobby makes their way to Las Vegas immediately, bound and determined to make something of themselves as a street performer and magician. Upon arriving, however, they very quickly realize Vegas is a town filled with Bobbies, and the prospect of struggling to stand out quickly drives them to return home. Bobby bounces from place to place, searching for a career that suits them, but nothing is as exciting as magic or a hypothetical life of crime. When a 1920s gangster-themed bar opens up in the city just a few months later, Bobby takes up work as a bartender there, and it's there they finally thrive. Serving drinks and handling cash makes Bobby happier than anything they could have ever imagined. The sharp clothing and silly lingo don't hurt either.
Tonight's special drink is the bee's knees. The cat's pajamas. Trust me, one sip of this will have you zazzled, spifficated, scrooched. Ha! That'll be 14 clams, darling daddy-o.
They send you photos of themselves in costume often, updating you on their gangster persona's fictional happenings. Somehow, the more things change, the more they stay the same. But you're just happy Bobby is happy.
Oh, you... Oh, God, I didn't...
Hey, hey! You never told me you were into photography. This showed up on the bulletin board.
Penelope waves a stack of photo film at you.
Whatever you did to make this happen, keep it going. Now, with that out of the way...
She turns away from the board, psyching herself up with a little sigh.
Hey there, lover. Oh, God, it sounds so weird outside of my head. Just pretend I never said it. Wait, really? You're gonna realize me?
Sorry we weren't meant for each other.
The spectral energy flows through your dataviators, and what was once merely your collection of office supplies becomes...
Oh my God! I thought being human would make me cooler, more confident. But I think I'm more awkward? No,
none of my motivational quotes talked about what it's like to suddenly get a human body.
It takes Penelope a few moments to process your words, but when she does, the look on her face is downright devilish. You've never seen her look quite so mischievous.
Oh. Well.
She looks down at you over the top of her glasses, a coy smile playing at her lips. It's entirely un-Penelope-like.
I lied. There's a great quote for this moment. Motivation is the art of getting people to do what you want them to do because they want to do it. Kite D. Eisenhower. And baby, I want you to do it. To me. The it being sex.
Let's just go before I lose my new human confidence.
Penelope is deeply awkward, as it turns out, but when her glasses come off and the lights go down, she manages to find her footing with you. Motivational office quotes are replaced by impassioned cries of your name and sounds that would make even the most experienced lover blush. When she leaves in the morning, Penelope promises you she'll return as soon as she can. Through tears, she assures you she'll make her mark on the world out there with one last motivational quote. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Colon Powell. Penelope takes up work at a national office supply retailer, but quits soon after, finding it all a bit too close to home. She tries again as a librarian, but is fired when she can't stop shouting motivational quotes at library patrons. It's not until she's hired as a personal assistant to a high-powered CEO at a massive media company that she finally finds her place. For every motivational quote she shares, the CEO meets her with another. And as a firm believer in using pen, paper, and fax machines, her new boss is constantly purchasing and using office supplies.
It's just nice to know some people still believe in the old ways.
Valdivianites! Skylar Specs here with a very special announcement. Just kidding. It's your CEO, David Most. Sorry for joshing you all with that little fib. I just thought a little levity would be a welcome respite from all the unwelcome tension around here. What with the constant firings and the increasing threats from the federal government, it feels like we've all been a little on edge lately. In fact, I think we could all use a much-needed break. To that end, I'm inviting you all to this quarter's Valdivian team building retreat in beautiful Augusta, Missouri, America's first wine region. Come sip on blackberry wine. The first 15 ounces are on us. Ride the wine trolley. It's free. And luxuriate in the limited complimentary facilities. TBD. All you have to do is show up. Oh, and bring one top-secret prototype to share with the group. This'll serve as your proof of admittance. It can be something you built yourself, or something you maybe found lying around in a convention hall. It's totally up to you. I'm so excited to relax with you and see all your amazing prototypes.
I had a feeling you'd be back. Have I ever told you that you are my favorite player who has ever played this game? You've treated those datables so dearly. And you're wearing that fantastic red shirt that we created to make more money. I mean fun. But enough about you. Would you like to play our little developer dating game? All right. We have an awful lot of lovely people who are dying to get to know you. You've been all up in their business this whole... Do you want to know the general rules? Splendid! First up, we have... Hey, Julia! They're here! Julia?
Hey! Yeah, sorry, I was just out in the back, slinging those kettlebells. What's up?
They're here! Your date.
Oh, wow, really? That's so cool, hey! You must be my date. Truthfully, the most important aspect of the game is this lovely new human standing in front of us right this very minute.
Oh my gracious, that's so sweet I might vomit.
Oh, yeah, you. Why do you think we did all this? It's all been about you.
Hurling, like right now, hurling glitter. Honestly, doesn't taste as bad as I would have expected.
And to celebrate you playing, experiencing this world, getting to this point where you get to date us, we've got a gift. And, bonus, you get to pick which of these 3 gifts you like the best. Pretty cool, huh?
Well, we're not stealing your data. Absolutely not. Maybe just a little.
No, we aren't. Ugh, it's okay. I'm sure you'll enjoy something I've got here. So, you can have whichever of these you like.
An excellent choice. Really the only safe choice.
Although, Julia forgot to mention that the island is overrun with genetically modified javelinas that eat only human hair and coffee beans.
Ah, yes. An unfortunate omission.
So, listen, you're supposed to get an ending with me, like you got with all the other awesome folks you've gotten to know in the house. And the way I've decided to do that here is...
Julia mimes doing a drum roll with her 2 index fingers.
Just to ask you. Did you hate our date? Did you love it? Do you kind of maybe not so secretly love me now? Let me know. And hey, whatever you choose, you've been a blast.
Couldn't agree more.
See you for the next adventure.
Well, now that's something. Julia is yours, virtually, forevermore. Her husband Ray wrote these lines. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have Ray Chase.
Hello. I'm the final boss. And you're not ready to face me just yet. I have a query so puzzling, so difficult, that it requires that you meet everyone else here. So prepare yourself for the date battle of a lifetime. Bye!
All right, moving on. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Sonic led to Greg's interest, But choosing the one that wasn't his favorite means you're merely friends. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Sam! No relation to the Sam in this game. Pure coincidence, I swear. Dear me. Developers hate telling you their age. Samantha hates you now. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Garrett! Lead audio designer and composer of far too many songs. Still, he wants to be friends. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Welcome Samuel to the stage. Say hi, Samuel. I see what kind of interview we're in for. Tell the folks at home a bit about yourself. What a card, hmm? What did you do on Date Everything, besides punning? That doesn't count. Ask our lovely audience a question. Maybe you'll hit it off. Would you say that they're the right person for you? Friends with Samuel. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Before working here at Sassy Chap Games, LLC, Rebecca spent 10 years working in corporate jobs with a background in project management. Vague enough? Spreadsheets are actually 99% of game development, and she came on just in the nick of time. Her story has influenced one of the characters in the game. What is Rebecca's idea of a perfect date? She left corporate, you dolt! Hate! Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Rummaging around in the top of your closet, you find a somewhat untidy box of crafting supplies. It's Kale! Ah, yes. The aggregated result of many hobbies started and intermittently maintained, still brimming with creative potential. True, you had been stowed away for a little while and joined us when the time was right. Lovely. Any other thoughts for your imminent date? This is the way to Kale's heart. It's love. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Oh, hey! How are you liking the game so far? Oh, actually, sorry. Hold that thought. Getting a ping. Just need to copy this over and done! Sorry about that. What were you saying? Right, mm-hmm. Yeah, one sec. Several seconds, actually. Oh, I gotta fix that. Wait, they did what? Not again. Okay! Looks like they need me in the back, but I can put my phone on silent. Okay, that should buy us a solid 10 minutes. What were we doing?
Have you done introductions yet?
No?
Let's start with a proper introduction then. This is the venerable Amanda Hufford, our dedicated, sleep-deprived producer extraordinaire, voice director, writer, script supervisor, scheduler, therapist, hostage negotiator, and maker of spreadsheets.
So many spreadsheets.
If there's a job to do on the game, Amanda has probably had a hand in it.
Aren't you forgetting something, dumbass?
Oh, right. I'm also a voice actor.
How do you forget your own fucking job?
Whatever.
And you decided to take on game development on top of that?
Venetia, remind me to ask Ray to put the cry on floor emoji in the game as a collectible and tag it here.
Ah, shoot. We can't really do that because we don't own the rights to the art. But we could commission one that's similar. Let me message Neej. Yeah, ever since I decided against painted backdrops for the dates, we went from 36 non-character art pieces to 404? Is that bad?
That's fine. Oh, maybe Garrett can throw in a sad trombone sound or something.
Don't worry about it, Garrett. I got it. What'd you want again? A sad whistle or something?
Abby, if you start whistling again right now, I will turn this game around so fast, I swear. Sorry. We'll figure all that out later. Thanks, guys. You can get back to it. I keep forgetting it's not just us around here anymore. You know, it's weird finally being able to share a game with you. I mean, you work on something for long enough and it kinda just becomes part of who you are. The last couple of years have been date everything, all day, every day, all the time. Meetings and emails and spreadsheets and revisions and meetings and hiring and lore changes, casting, plus direction, and then scheduling and seriously, the meetings. And after all that, after pouring everything you have to give into something, you still have no idea if anyone will even like it. Oh, you're sweet to offer, really.
Even if you did tell me, I wouldn't remember. This version of me, right here, right now, just doesn't ever get to know. And that's okay. After you get done here, if there was something in the game you enjoyed, if anything really stood out to you or even meant something to you, let the team know. Take a little scroll through those credits for the names of all the amazing people who worked on this monstrosity, and if you like their work, go support them. And if you get to the end and realize it just wasn't for you, well, if you just flat out hated it right from the start, just promise me you won't tag me on social media and yell at me about it, okay? Can you do that? Then you truly have all my love for it.
Amanda loves you. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have Hey You by the Coffee Machine. Debs here is part of our amazing team of 2D artists. You all seem to get along very well as a team. I've seen you in that fancy Discord thing where you can all talk. Debs requested that we allow you to have another chance. Would you like to take it? Debs requested that we allow you to have another chance. Would you like to take it? That's true love from Debs. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Adriel is so very much in love with you. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Hi, I'm J. Michael Tatum. Please call me Michael. The J is just to throw off my enemies.
Removing.
I'm a prolific voice actor, writer, and sometime composer who thrives on complicating my friends' creative projects. I enjoy curling up with a good book before scintillating midnight vistas, stimulating conversation with fictional characters, and long walks in my head. I play piano to avoid social obligations. First, let's talk literature. My favorite books? No. Regale me with your tastes. What book series do you most enjoy pretending to have read? bad choice, but it must be said the films do make it rather easy to cheat. Next, let us turn to matters culinary. If tasked with preparing a repast of choice, what element would I almost certainly get wrong? Time-consuming, granted, but as I am never without a ready supply of mirepoix, hardly beyond me. Now a subject near and dear to my heart, music. What vestigial organ does a minor sixth chord remind you of? Precisely where I feel the crunchiest interval.
Well, well. I fear that this lad might just be classier than I. Let's see how you fared with Michael.
Mon ami, let us sip tea together and pick apart the tastes of the hoi polloi.
I feel Michael and I would get along quite well. Who's our next victim? Would you like to date another dev? Huzzah! The main menu of me. Now, do you want to lock in your result and go straight to an ending? Or check and see how you're doing? Let me confer with the banker.
The chap puts two fingers up to his ear, listening intently to someone you can't see or hear.
Yes? Mm-hmm. I see. Quite good, but not the most good. Now, do you want to lock in your result and go straight to an ending? Or check and see how you're doing? Ta-ra!
Dorian gives you an appraising look, stepping aside and gesturing to the bathroom.
Fancy a tinkle? Right this way.
My darling, you've come to take in the sight of your rapturous lover? Or did you want to hear my concerto once more? Alive? I suppose I can give it a try. Have you practiced?
Maestro, please.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a piano becomes... Keys is beautifully human, but she doesn't seem all that excited. She looks down at her body with a calculating gaze.
I stand here, alive. Being human is very...
Keys claps her hands, stomps her feet, and sings a few notes.
Unmusical. It is of no importance, because I can dedicate these fingers of mine to their highest function. The keys.
Keys sits down at the piano she just moments ago inhabited and begins to play.
Yes, yes! Absolutely we may. But only with you on top of the piano.
Somewhat ungainfully, you climb on top of the baby grand and kiss Keys as she tickles her own ivories. The accompaniment she plays ebbs and swells with the love between you both, creating a divine music that underscores each and every feeling, each and every breath. It is divine. Sadly, even Keys tires of playing the single piano in your household, and she moves out to do something even grander. She quickly plays every piano she sees, finding more and more acclaim as a concert pianist without even trying very hard. But being on stage with merely one piano was not enough for her.
I'm going to surround myself with pianos and surround the world with me.
Keys buys a grand mansion on a rocky outcrop with 10 rooms, each dedicated to a different type of keyboard instrument: piano, clavichord, spinet, harpsichord, organ. And quickly sets up a variety of streaming equipment to give seminars, concerts, and music appreciation lectures daily, inspiring a generation of musicians and concert-goers into the deep and wonderful world of symphonic music.
Again, molto vivace.
Hey, you there? Feeling kind of weird about work shit. Yeah, just weirded out. I'm being promoted because customer service is officially dead, courtesy of Val 9000. So I'm gonna get to move up into management, like company-wide. And to be honest, I don't really know what to feel about this. So you get it, right? This should have been exciting, but this is not the same company it was when I first started. And David Most has completely lost his shit. He was always a weirdo, like most or perhaps all billionaires are, but he's been fucking unhinged lately. He's fired so many people, and every time he comes around, everyone panics. Everyone is stressed and anxious all day, every day. Do I even want to stay for this? Yeah, I know. Guess I was just hoping you'd have some advice. Fuck, Sam of last year would have said I'm insane for even, thinking of turning this down. But David Most wasn't, publicly losing his marbles last year. Every day brings a new meltdown. I'm scared of him, honestly. He really is. I mean, shit, I could be one Most meltdown away from being fired. God, I think I'm just gonna have to have a think about this. I don't know what I want to do, but I know I shouldn't rush this. Thanks for listening. I gotta go.
You're back. The points, the peepers. Are they enough?
Here's Johnny.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a shower becomes...
A hulka, wet hot love.
It's Johnny, in all his glory. And it may be your imagination, but his voice sounds just a little bit more sonorous.
Holy smokes! I sound as smooth as Amish apple butter, don't I? When I was told my pipes were rusty, it must have been because I was physically made of pipes. Now I got a whole ding-dang uvula down there, which is way better than a spigot. Which reminds me, you might have a plumber check out those pipes. He filled me with a lot of rust over the years. I'm gonna get out there in the whole wide world and see if I can't make it as America's next big thing. Where's the nearest sock hop, baby?
Johnny looks especially intrigued.
Oh boy. This'll be a first for old Johnny. Can't remember the last time I canoodled. This is so exciting. I'll even let you wear my Letterman's jacket, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna let you wear my Letterman's jacket. I'll be wearing these clothes. No, you wear my jacket. We'll sit nice on separate beds. Make love? I can't do that. The Hays Code forbids it. Why, it's only the best code since Morris. It strictly forbids any depiction of lovemaking on screen. Now you're thinking with that pretty head of yours.
With the camera off his naked form, Johnny shows you a rocking good time. Johnny quickly makes his way to the nearest audition.
Any old audition will do for Johnny.
It becomes quickly apparent that his voice is flawless. His style is magnetic.
I got it all, baby.
And his impression is spot on.
Wait, Mr. Narrator. What do you mean, impression?
Johnny's downfall is finding out that even with talent, he'll only ever be seen as an Elvis impersonator.
Who is this Elvis fella? I'm a Johnny Splash-style fella. And who the heck is Johnny Cash?
Still, the world always needs Elvis impersonators. And Johnny, well, he is the best of them.
I'm the king of kings!
It's my partner in crime, my confidant, Will Cropper. He wonders what they could want. I thought you were supposed to rap through Balkan. Wait, what did you say? You fling Jean-Louis out around like the goldfish in a bowl. Swirling down the drain like the parent who feeds too many of the goldfish flakes.
You chose to speak to me. You must be very specifically on your way from the gymnasium to this washroom. Thank you for using me for this purpose. I am incapable of change.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss? How cool. We can finally really be together. Are we really doing this?
Come on, Betty, let's wake you up.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely your bed becomes...
Yeah. Oh, wow. Is this really me now?
Betty gives you a twirl, laughing as she does.
I feel so beautiful.
Her eyes meet yours, and it's clear what's on her mind. She approaches you for a kiss, placing a soft hand on your arm and skimming it up to your shoulder.
Won't you kiss me, baby? We can finally sleep together. Really sleep together.
Betty curls her arms around you, pulling you into a kiss that curls your toes and nearly knocks the wind out of you. It's not surprising given what you've known of her, but it doesn't make it any less impactful. Things escalate quickly, and when she leads you back to your bed, you... It's not every day you get the honor of being someone's first everything, particularly when they're still adjusting to their new body. But you take to your task with the gravity and enthusiasm it deserves, and Betty, for her part, matches your energy. It seems all those years as a bed really taught her a few things. As you lie side by side, catching your breath, Betty curls up against you, resting her head on your chest.
I knew it was better with someone you love. I just never imagined how different it would be to be human. The sensation, the intimacy. I can't imagine what it'll be like when we've not seen each other for a little while. A little delayed gratification must heighten everything. Well, you won't have to imagine now. I've got to head out there and find my own place. Oh, good. I don't mind coming back here, but I want you to see me out there as the woman I truly am now. Thank you for everything, my love.
Betty's gift for making others comfortable and her love of sensuality and romance leads her to boudoir photography, where she quickly excels. Betty takes a particular joy in helping her clients feel beautiful. Many of them are people who have never seen themselves in such a light, but feel empowered in front of Betty's lens. Ironically, Betty's boudoir photography rarely takes place in the bedroom. Is she tired of reminders of her old life? Or is she simply challenging herself to look beyond the boudoir? You can be certain of this at least. Betty is the happiest you've ever seen her, and beyond grateful. The world is just a little happier and sexier, thanks to your efforts.
Hey there, dork. Damn, realized? Are you fucking with me or are you for real?
Tina, let's get shapely.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a musical triangle becomes...
Finally! Look at me now! Look at this body. Oh, look how fucking human I am!
Tina's maniacal laughter and crazed expression might almost have you regretting your decision to realize her. But knowing her as you do, you know this is about as good as it gets for her. When Tina leaves your house, she never contacts you again. It's no big surprise, really. Tina was never the sentimental type. Even without regular check-ins, you're still able to keep up with Tina's new human life. It only takes her a few months to show up on the reality TV circuit. Predictably, her first stint is as a single on a dating show about love triangles. But her appearance is so explosive, she goes down in reality TV history as one of the greatest villains of all time.
What do you mean you're choosing her over me? She tell you she has a boyfriend back home? Well, I got 4 of them. Do you think a pathetic dweeb like you means anything to me?
It's comforting to see Tina where she's always belonged, and she makes for truly excellent television.
holiday. I'm on the clock, but if you want to jingle about, I can always take a break. Really?
Let's jingle those bells.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a collection of holiday decorations becomes...
Wow! It's like every holiday at once! Did you know? I've been banking all my holiday leave. Now every day is holiday! What's next, I wonder? Of course.
Holly opens herself up and gives you the biggest, most fantastic, the loudest smooch you've ever received. She is the gift that keeps on giving as you spend a night in rapture. Though it does take a while to get all the glitter out.
Yes! Time for video games and books and eating every last chocolate in the box!
This did transpire for about a minute.
Ugh, I'm bored.
Holly's enthusiasm for all things couldn't be contained to a single couch. With the money she saved up from her previous efforts, she was able to purchase a nice little home and a scooter with a large trunk attachment. She began her own free delivery service, riding about town delivering letters, presents, and general cheer. Catching up with everyone, spreading excitement and love, and being able to leave before things got awkward, this was the ideal life for Holly. Everyone always knows when she's on her way, as her happy cry rings out through the neighborhoods.
Here's Holly!
And once more, we stand to face the music. Let's see what our darling support groupies have to say.
Oh, hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well? Wonderful! Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, bye-bye!
What else do you need?
Hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well? Wonderful! Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, bye-bye!
What else do you need? You have done so. Keep well.